Valentine's Day is right around the corner, like a serial killer or a murderous clown preying on your tiny Maine town. Here to drive a spike through the holiday's hideous, unstoppable heart, it's the hilarious Katrina Davis. Hi, thanks for being here. How are you? You can join us here. Hi, thanks. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm terrified.
Are you currently on the apps?
No, I am aggressively bad at dating online. It does not track for me at all. I don't get pictures. It's too abstract. Like, looking at pictures just does nothing for me to like trigger whether or not I should hang out with that person. It's like totally disconnected in my brain. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. It also,
Like, I don't know how people are figuring out who to fuck off stills. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yes.
Seems so odd. Like, I'll help find a friend off a still, but like that's the most I feel like pictures are good for.
Yes, and I also do think that like when people say, I feel like we need another term, because when people say someone is photogenic, what I think that means in practice is they work well outside. They look better not in motion. And so
yes.
We need a term for people, for everyone else who isn't photogenic. There needs to be a term that means I look good in motion.
Yeah.
You know,
like
that
hot
like
in
my
action?
my hotness is revealed by the way my face moves.
Yeah.
As opposed to captured in a moment. You know what I mean? We need a term for that. We don't have one. And no one here is going to come up with it. Do you think everyone is deserving of love?
Ooh. Yes, and I feel like I use that to keep myself from getting mad at people that seem like they deserve it the least. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
if I see someone that I just like loathe that is clearly just a horrible person, sometimes I'll think that person's married. Like, there's somebody who, like, the worst person you've ever met, somebody lived in the same house with them for a decade and was just like, yeah, I love you. Like, that's wild. That there are people so technically unlikable, like your worst teacher ever, that you would be like, oh, you're the worst. And then you would see him at the mall somewhere and be like, that lady found somebody?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
So I think
that's a hard part about it.
Yeah, I do think there's kind of someone, I don't know, not someone for everyone, but people find people.
Well,
If that makes sense.
they do. Well, I also do think that like a lot of people. Here's what I want to say. So, you know, like there are colors that go well together and there are patterns that go well together, and there are complementary but quite different patterns that go well together. And I think certain people are like a beige or a burgundy or just like a nice kind of neutral. And they work with a lot of different colors and they work with a lot of different patterns. You can have a beige person and they'll go well with a stripe or they'll go well with a polka dot. But if you're a polka dot with little bits of stripe and you're a really strange and interesting pattern, not a lot of patterns are going to go with you.
Like,
you know what I mean?
You're the pattern equivalent of a shirt from Dan Flash's.
Yes. It's hard for you. You have to either you got to find a neutral or a very specific pattern.
Yes.
And all that's a way of saying
I'm at the very least a plaid. I get it. It's fine.
I realize now in this world of ours that look, there's a lot of division. You know? I don't know if you know about
How
that.
so? Go on.
Just lots of them. All kinds of them. Yeah, no, I'm sure you're familiar with a few. We all are. Me especially. But what I'm realizing is that like I've arranged my life in such a way that I really don't get exposed a lot to the kind of person who says, what can I live without? My morning coffee, LOL. Like I don't see a lot of those people in my day to day. I've built a really wonderful existence in which I don't deal with that, right? That's not in my day. But there are a lot of them out there. More than you'd think.
Do you think that you do that actively, or do you think that that's your print weeding out all of the coffee beiges of the world?
I think I am repellent to those people, so it takes care of itself for the most part.
Like you just instantly feel it, and you're just like, nope.
Yeah, well, I just think that like I'm too much for virtually everyone. This show is an acquired taste. and tell your friends about it. So, whether or not everybody deserves love is certainly part of the question that an app called The Right Stuff is trying to answer, the dating app for right-wing conservatives. Malcolm, can we please play the trailer?
What are you looking for in a partner?
They just have to be a conservative.
Definitely someone that wants to have kids.
I like an independent man. Personally, I like the alpha male vibe.
I want a man who really loves his family.
Definitely someone whose faith is important to them.
For me, it's someone who actually wants to meet my parents.
Why do you want to date a conservative?
For me, at least I know that we're gonna start off with some shared values.
Well, the conservative men I've dated at least know how to treat me like a woman.
In my personal experience, conservative guys have better manners.
I like that they understand their role in the relationship as a man.
I just prefer my men to be masculine.
And what's the biggest red flag when it comes to dating?
A Democrat.
No Democrats.
A Democrat.
Can't be a Democrat.
A Democrat.
That's easy, a Democrat.
No Democrats. It's a no.
Find the right match. Download The Right Stuff today.
Here to talk about it, about his own experience on The Right Stuff, it's producer Malcolm. Hi, Malcolm. Malcolm, can you tell Katrina and me about your experience, about how you, just tell us how you ended up with a profile on The Right Stuff, the app for right-wing conservatives.
Yeah, okay, so they dropped the app like 4 months ago, and I saw that ad, and immediately I was like, I am going to get on this app. But like I got on it.
So you love chaos.
I do,
Okay.
and I guess we'll get into it. But I AI generated a white guy's face to be to be on that because I'm not gonna get a lot of bites. But like, so like I did that.
Well, one.
Yeah. Well, I'm good. I'm good. But like, I did it, and then they were like, okay, great. So the app's not up yet because we don't have any women on it, but we'll let you know. Then they were like
500 dudes.
They were like,
waiting.
those 3 girls were all
on
taken.
here.
They were like, okay, we'll let you know. And I was like, okay. And then I fully forgot about it until 2 days ago when they texted me and they said, hey, there's enough women, you could start swiping now. And then I told Lovett.
And now we're here.
My goodness.
Now, what role did Pet Finder play in creating your profile?
Okay, so I wanted to like seem like an authentic person, but I didn't want to like I don't know, get sued by anyone from ripping pictures off of like Facebook or Instagram. So I went to Pet Finder and I just grabbed like 2 or 3 pictures of dogs. And I put it on my profile. And I was just like, oh, that's fucking Rusty and Benji or whatever. Like,
now, you told us
yes.
what you would put on your bio if you actually were on The Right Stuff at yourself, and what would you have put on your bio?
Okay, so I would only put one thing. This would be if I was going as Malcolm, I would say, looking for my Ginni Thomas. Like that's what, because I hate myself.
Are you concerned at all, Malcolm, that you will accidentally fall in love and become a conservative?
Okay, so when we were like fucking around with that idea, that idea came in my head for a second, and now I can't get it out. And I'm like, I'm earning because like I'm doing
Coming to Miramax.
It's-
Someone is gonna make a movie.
it's like
You're
Can't Buy Me Love or whatever.
Yeah,
It's just
you're
like,
like,
oh no,
oh,
what
no.
if
Well, I just
Margot Rubio has a couple good points. Like what
it's,
if I
I do think it like goes. It's like the fist bump, which is you can't do it ironically as hard as
Yeah.
you try. You can't eat food ironically. You can't date ironically. So if this were to happen for you, it would turn you.
Would you kick me off the show though, or would we like?
Let's not worry about it.
Okay.
Katrina, you and I are now going to help build out. Now, Malcolm is not going to be on The Right Stuff,
Oh my god.
but Mel is. And so we are going to build out Mel's profile. Are you ready?
I'm so stressed. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so we have the AI generated Mel.
So wait, I also generated a couple more
Oh,
options.
so
in
we have
case
other
didn't
face
like that
options.
guy.
Okay.
Okay.
White
'cause that's-
face. You called it white face?
Yeah.
All right. Wait, okay. We have option 1. These are guys.
These are
hot.
AI?
They're hot. No.
Wow.
All right.
Big no.
1 or 2.
One of the
Ooh,
other two.
okay. I don't
There's
hate
like
it.
one guy at.
No.
I got this guy because he like
But
looked
wait,
like a cop.
that feels very
That
real.
feels real,
Like those are
absolutely.
insurrection
Right.
glasses.
Yes.
Like those glasses know what it feels like to put your feet up on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Hey. These are. Did.
That
Why
one
did you
got
make
me.
them? Why
That's
did you
the
make
one
them
that would
so
turn
hot?
people-
I didn't make. I just kept pressing refresh and like just grabbing
That
the
one
white
almost
guy.
turned the audience. People were like, ooh, I don't know.
Does that mean we?
I don't know how to
use
feel
it?
about this conservative.
All right, which
wait,
one do you
I'm
want?
gonna-
Which one do you want? Do you
I
like
mean,
this guy's pretty good.
He's
You wanna-
the hottest
should
one,
you like this
I
one?
think.
You guys feel good
If
about
we're
this?
going off that.
All right, cool,
So,
cool.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
He's Brian's favorite.
Yay, perfect.
Brian's downloading
Yeah,
the
that
app, which
guy's
doesn't make sense.
terribly
We made this.
angry.
It's not real.
To show you guys the rest of the pictures I chose, I like.
So wait, just to describe people at home.
I
wait,
just,
go
like,
back. We gotta go. We
found,
gotta describe
like-
it. We gotta describe
Oh,
it.
that's perfect.
So just for
Yeah,
people. Wait.
stock photo, yeah.
Malcolm, we gotta describe people at home.
Yeah.
We have a group
go
of
back.
men. We have a
Snowboarding perfect.
we have a snowboarder. We have a kind of far off shot of Bill's Mafia Takeovers, a Buffalo Bills fan.
Yeah,
Which
I was
think
like, yeah,
fits.
maybe I'm in here. Maybe I'm here somewhere.
Next
you
one.
got into this.
We have a group
I-
of.
yeah.
We kind of basically have like a Pinterest shot of a bunch of dickheads at a wedding.
This one is from Pinterest. This is from Pinterest.
It's a
Yeah.
very
see
Pinterest.
I just put
anyone's
white guy
eyes.
wedding.
White guy wedding. Yep. A dog in a backpack. Another dog.
dogs.
This guy's from Pet Finder.
Yep. The dog in the backpack is great because the guy is facing away, so
Right.
it all kind
Yeah.
of works.
I was like, these seemed like fine, and also someone did call me out for that. Hold on.
what?
Yeah, I know.
Oop.
This lady said, "Hey, love your profile. It's hard to tell what you look like from your pictures. Not super important, lol, but definitely caught my eye." I'm like, I've been made. I got to get out.
Like honestly,
Also,
this has the vibe of like FBI agents in different parts of the same building trying to trick each other into being pedophiles. You know what I mean? like Lucy's fake, Mel's fake, Avery's this whole app is fucking fake. It's like the crypto wallets where they're selling back and forth to each other, trying to generate a market.
Okay, so it's
just
like kind of
relationship
buggy and
Ethereum.
stuff.
Yeah, it's relationship Ethereum.
Oh shit, I should add something about Bitcoin. Okay, so like
Okay.
like
Ask
that
me
would
about Bitcoin.
I should
Just
add
at the
some
end.
like that would catch some people. So this is the basic information.
So just remind. So basically, you do. There are only two genders.
Yes.
On the right stuff.
Can't be changed.
Can't be changed.
So-
So far, here's our current draft of your bio. Just a country kid at heart. Love being outside. Football in America, which is apparently controversial now. Malcolm.
I'm in too deep. I was in too deep.
That's what I'm saying. You like became Mel Whitehead.
I tweeted some mean stuff at AOC right after that. That was
Just
crazy.
to like cleanse your palate. Like,
Looking for an adventure partner who stands up for what's really important. Oh, and let's go, Brandon. Smiley face with the sunglasses. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you.
Advertising sales checks out. Buffalo checks out.
I chose Buffalo because that was the first place anyone called me the N-word. So I was like, oh, that'll work.
the research that went into this.
I dug deep. I dug a little deep.
That is really good. That is really good. And then location, Alyssa.
That's just in Orange County.
Orange
so
County.
I just grabbed it.
ASU checks out. Wants kids. Christian. Hell yeah.
Is
Drinking.
there any other option on there for religious belief?
Everything but Jewish.
I was like, there's no Muslim.
Drinking, yes. Smoking sometimes.
And then like preferences, I didn't set this. I just sort of like had that there.
Younger.
Younger? Oh, that makes me feel bad.
Oh no.
I'm gonna shrink this part too.
Oh, but
This isn't
But it's
real.
real!
This isn't real.
No, that's so much
18
more accurate,
to 23.
though.
Jesus Christ.
That's what this guy would do.
Their brains aren't
Honestly,
done. They can't rent cars.
Mel is a monster. Mel doesn't
Mel
care.
Whitehead
doesn't
don't want no
care.
junk.
Mel doesn't want a fully formed brain.
So then this is the.
Girls get really weird once they turn 25. Like, they just have a lot of, like, it's really hard to get a conversation. They want to argue about everything. Now I'm Mel Whitehead. I'm so sorry.
It's contagious. Okay, so this part is like.
Oh my God, the prompts.
It's sort of like Hinge, how you could do it, but it's a scary twist. Like a random fact I love about America is. Like, anyone have an option? I guess.
So let's think about this. A random fact I love.
Fact.
Is what?
Yeah, that's just a year. A random fact I love about America. More guns than people. Smiley face. Oh my God, that's great. Oh yeah, the okay hand. Oh, do this.
Okay, hand. This is gonna get you flagged. This is. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see. What's the next one? Let's do one more.
Favorite liberal lie.
America was found 1619. Just 1619. Just write 1619. Hey, they're not stupid.
Yeah,
they're just
well,
terrible.
they are 18.
Oh my God.
16. Favorite liberal lie. Defund the police. That's good. Biden. I feel like it's too on the nose. We gotta beat that. Yeah, we want to stand out. We're trying to attract a really awful 19-year-old. Defund the police. I like that. It's sort of not a lie, which implies that you're not. You're like that. You're just sort of you're good. That's good. I like it.
I chose that.
I like that it doesn't really answer the question.
Yeah.
You're just mad and opinionated.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That sounds on
All right,
par.
let's do one more prompt. Give me travel tips for Hungary.
Someone said the capital. I don't know.
That's good. That's great. That's
With
great.
an LOL.
That's great. The capital LOL.
All right, that's Mel.
That's Mel.
That's our Mel. Is that it? Is that all we have to do?
I mean, now we
Oh,
just sort of wait
Mel.
for the likes to roll in.
Yeah.
We just sorta-
Now
We're
we
done.
wait. Look at
We're
the
done.
What is
Whoa,
with
okay,
our
no.
heart?
Yeah, I don't want to actually
Not
like.
showing real people.
Yeah.
But we will see what happens with Mel's profile, and we will keep everybody up to date.
Oh my gosh.
And I think that's awesome. Malcolm, thank
Malcolm
you.
and Mel, yay!
Katrina, has this changed your mind about the apps at all?
Oh no, not by a long shot. I mean, is it bad that I'm almost like, whatever, they can have that app. It's just like helping them find. If anything, I feel like they'll just have less to complain about because they're going to find people on there and then still hate each other. But it'll be for other reasons. Like, I don't know. They can have their app.
I'm going to read something I saw on an app.
Oh, yes, please do.
Are you ready?
Yes.
A random fact I love is.
Okay.
So what would you think an example of a random fact is, that you love is? What's a fun little fact that you might share on a dating app just to say, like, I'm fun, here's something I think is interesting?
Ooh, that they have to change the locks on the cages for octopi because they figure out how to unlock them from the outside.
What a perfect fun fact. What a lovely little fun fact that is, you know? Here's one I saw. A random fact I love is John Bonet had undigested pineapples in her stomach at the time of her death. I called the police.
Oh my gosh.
What a world we live in. What a broken, fucked up world.
The
I just
first
went
wor-
for a walk for 6 hours after I saw this.
What? The first descriptor was fun. The opposite of fun.
It didn't say, what's a fact about a murdered child that you love? It's a fact you love that? That's something you love? The octopus is perfect. Oh, that's so cute. They can undo it. Here's what they found in the autopsy of a child. The other thing.
I actually also, as a Block woman, because I argue with my friends about this all the time, I don't match with that many people on there. Like, I don't match with no one, but my friends will be like, oh my God, seriously? Like 15 guys matched with me and only like 2 of them wrote me back. I'm like, 15 people said they like you? Like, some of y'all are dealing with some wild numbers and need to quit bitching is what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
And
like,
that's the most important point. Thank you so much, Katrina. Follow her on social at Katrina.
It's just Davis backwards.
Oh,
it's
it's like follow her on social media at Katrina Davis backwards, which is just Katrina Savad. I like that.
Thanks.
And watch her special Figuring It Out on Amazon Prime and on In-Flight Entertainment. You got them on the planes. They
Yeah,
can't go
I'm on
anywhere.
planes. I don't know how I got there, but if you're in the sky, I might be there too.
Katrina's going to stick around because when we come back, the Love Wheel.
Yeah.